So building a deck, most of the times we're going to be removing an existing structure. I mean, we're residential construction and usually we're replacing something. So we're going to remove the existing structure and then we're going to inspect behind that structure's ledger board. And the ledger board is the member that attaches to the house. So we want to inspect the siding and make sure it's not rotten. And if it is rotting, we want to make sure that the house framing isn't rotten. So if all that's good, we're going to seal up all the penetrations and joints with a Permaflex sealant to make sure we're not letting any water into that house. And then we're going to put a product called G-tape, which is rubberized membrane, over that area that goes behind our new ledger. We're going to flash or space our ledger off the house within today's codes, depending on the jurisdiction. And then we're going to dig the footings or the piers of the deck. A lot of times those have to be inspected. So we're going to have the city or the county come out and inspect those piers. Then we'll put the frame of the deck up. I'm going to temporarily support that because we don't have footings to rest on yet. Once the pier inspections have passed, then we will place the piers. And once the piers are cured and strong enough to hold the support of the deck, we'll put in the support posts. Then we'll install the decking and the railings. The decking first, typically if you're going with aluminum or steel railing, because the railing would go on top of the decking. And as those things are being done, we'll usually have a carpenter or two working on the staircase. And then once those things are complete, then we'll call in for a final inspection and make sure we're approved. The two big things that can delay there's actually three. One is if we pull that old structure off the house, we find there's rot, there's siding rot, there's house framing rot. Those things have to be addressed because that deck is relying upon the house for support. So if that has to be repaired, that's going to delay the cost. And we would definitely notify the homeowner, of the extent of it. If they're not able to be there themselves, we'll send them pictures of it. We'll let them know exactly how much it is to fix it. If we hit substantial rocks or roots in the ground, that can slow our digging process down. We have a good idea of where those areas that hold shelf rock can be, and if we know if we're putting a pier next to a large tree, there's a good chance we're going to hit some substantial roots in the ground. And the other thing that can add delays to our project is going to be customer added change orders. So customers may add a grill bump out, they may add a lighting system, anything that they add, we can't really leave that job and then come back and put in a lighting system. So that can push our schedule back accordingly. The other thing that could delay us obviously is going to be inclement weather. We work through light rains and light snow, but extreme cold temperatures and heavy downpours are going to keep us from working.